what's up? It's your girl, Kate Marie. Thanks for tuning in to Drippy Dreams. Today's video is going to consist of a foundation review on my face. Today's video is going to be a review video on an Urban Decay foundation. So the foundation I'm reviewing today is going to be the Stay Naked Urban Decay Weightless 24-hour foundation. This is going to be in shade 31 in. So let's go ahead and get to, why do I sound like I'm reading off a fucking script? Like, I can't get over that. The reason I actually got this foundation was because the lady at Ulta had told me that these were way better than the Anastasia Beverly Hills new Luminous foundation. I was like, what? And I realized that Urban Decay has been formulating foundation way longer than ABH, to my knowledge. So yeah, I went ahead and put my money into something that was actually selling off of the shelf and not just for a trend, because your girl needs to save the bucks and use them wisely. So I really wish I could have gotten the both of them to compare, but it bitch is also broke as fuck. So you know how that goes. Anyway, if you'd like to see how this foundation wears and how it lasts throughout the day and all my reviews on it, keep watching. Alright, so instead of seeing my face on this part of the video, I really want to direct it to the product itself. It comes in this nice sleek packaging with a gold metallic text, which is pretty luxury, as you can see. It's gonna come in a 1.0 fluid ounce container. So let's go ahead and open that up and see what it looks like. Okay, she's pretty. Comes in this nice, sleek, unique little plastic, which I'm kind of disappointed about. Wish it was glass, but either way, it does come with a pump on it for dispensing, which is very convenient when putting it on a tool or your face. So that's nice. Again, this is 1 fluid ounce that cost $39. Before we start the video, I wanted to read some positive and negative reviews about this certain foundation. So I've got the Ulta website pulled up, so let's see what these reviews say. Okay, so overall the product has a 4.6 star out of 5. So let's see what the 1-star rating said. They say, what happened? Very dry and face got beet red. Oh god. Oh god, it was the worst reaction I've ever had to Urban Decay. I had so high hopes. This was the worst foundation I've used. Not for dry or mature skin. Horrible for dry skin. Okay, let's check out some of the good stars. Okay, there were 10 1-star reviews, and that's gonna be out of 1,200. So it's not too bad. 809 reviews at 5 stars. So let's go ahead and read some of those. Perfect matte finish. Soft semi-matte, stays in place. Looks like skin, lasts all day. Wow. Great coverage for lightweight feel. Extreme, okay, that's too long, fuck. Oh, we've read enough reviews. Let's go ahead and test this baby out. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin with the Tatcha primer. I just started using this a couple of weeks ago and I'm obsessed with it. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little pinch of this all over our face, get it nice and primed, and then we're gonna moisturize, and then we will be on our way to applying and testing out the Urban Decay foundation. Okay, so it's finally time to apply the foundation. Okay, so I'm finally primed, moisturized, and ready to apply the foundation. On one side of my face, I'm gonna be using the Morphe sponge, and on the other side, I'm gonna be using a Morphe foundation buffing brush. Get up close and personal for this, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the foundation on my skin. And we'll start with the brush side first. Here, I like to distribute the product by tapping it on the face, and then I like to buff it out towards the edges of the face and towards the ear. Blending your foundation into your ear is really helpful when taking photos. It reduces the redness in your ear and also just makes a better complexion. So my mirror is over here. I'm gonna take a look. Be right back. It's literally skin-like. I'm really impressed with the way this foundation feels. It looks great on the skin, and the priming really does help when applying any foundation. Right, so now that we're all applied with the brush on this side, I'm gonna go ahead with the Morphe sponge on this side. It is wet, so it's a lot bigger and damp. Anyway, okay, by getting this wet, it becomes a little bit more squishy and just really helps create that natural finish. So just keeping the dabs. I'm so weak right now. What the fuck am I even talking about? So with the sponge, I do the exact same thing with the brush. I like to distribute it by dabbing it everywhere and then kind of just like pushing it outwards by dabbing as well. And definitely on the ear again, if we're gonna be taking photos, it's very helpful. All right. This being the brush, this being the sponge, I've completed it. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more blending up close in my mirror, and I'll be right back. Okay, so first impressions, I really like the way this looks on my skin. It's not too cakey, it's not too heavy, it's really light and does give me a pretty good coverage already. Like I said, priming really helps when getting that coverage that you want. So just keep that in mind when applying foundation. If it's not working for you, you might need to try a primer or a moisturizer or just exfoliating your skin in general. Now, versus the sponge and the brush, they honestly both did a really good job. I feel like if you're gonna want a fuller coverage, you're gonna wanna use your brush because I think it doesn't soak up as much as the product as the sponge does, but the sponge is flawless. It's very nice, it feels good on my skin. All right, so now that I'm done rambling, the foundation looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, go out for the night, and show you guys how it wears in the end. I'm gonna be looking like a fucking trash can, probably. Good morning. So I can't believe I'm on camera right now because, well, but I got home last night with the foundation on and I was so impressed. It lasted throughout the whole night. I think I had it on for about 7 hours. It didn't crack. It creased a little bit under the eyes, but that was mostly because I had a different concealer. After all, really liked the foundation. It was super weightless, really light, natural looking, and I don't have it on anymore, but I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that because last night there was no way I was taking a video. I was so fucking tired, so I wanted to come on here and just let you guys know how it was and that it did last. And it does say it's up to 24 hours, and I believe that it would definitely last. Definitely recommend the foundation to anyone who doesn't have dry skin. It worked really well for me, and I have a combo to sensitive, oily skin, but sometimes I get oily in my T-zone, which I did see a little bit of shine in that area after about 5 hours into the wear. That's my conclusion on the weightless Urban Decay 24 hours. That's my conclusion on the Stay Naked 24-hour weightless foundation. If you'd like to see more videos, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. And have a good day.